This is KGW News at Sunrise.
In our top story this morning, we are talking about two incidents Portland police are investigating as hate crimes, and both involve the same people. What investigators are telling us happened.
And have you thought about how you're getting home after celebrating for St. Patty's Day? Local transportation officials are incentivizing doing it safely with coupons for Ubers, Lyfts, and taxis. Details on how to cash in coming up.
And we are also live this morning in downtown Portland, along the waterfront, celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Yes, St. Patrick's Day is Sunday,
my goodness.
But the party starts today. I can see you, Christine, China, Rod, and Chris, and I believe you can see me as well.
Can we?
We will have more from downtown Portland. We're talking about a big Kells celebration that's not only happening here, but at both of their Portland restaurants, downtown and on Northwest 21st. A lot to cover this morning. We'll do it with our eyes focused on St. Patty's Day today on Sunrise.
Sounds good, Drew. Thanks. Obviously, Drew cannot be in two places at once, so we got China in studio for him.
Already
I know.
very festive in the green.
Both her and Drew are celebrating early. Hope you're having a good morning. It is a Friday anyway. Chris will have your traffic, weather. I cannot wait.
So I think you look very nice. St. Patrick's Day Sunday. So I chose to go with yellow, and I'm dressing for the 70-degree Sunday.
Or the gold,
So
the
that's
pot of
my
gold.
attire.
It
yes.
feels very spring on the desk.
That works too. We have mainly clear skies up top. There's a little bit of thin cloudiness in the sky, but that's about it. We'll wake up to sunshine this morning. 43 is the number out at the airport. Yesterday, 66 degrees. My forecast was 64. We went past that. 58 degrees at noon today, and it was 70. I've upped it to 71, which just tells you my confidence of hitting 70 today is growing and growing and growing. Here's Chris McGinnis.
Is awesome. All right, let's start with a traffic alert on I-405 northbound. Just past this on my way in fact. A couple of police cars actually checking out a crash scene here just south of the Providence Park Salmon Street exit ramp. You can see that car over on the right-hand side of your screen. When I give you a different perspective from our ODOT cameras, I think you can see that that car is actually still there. So again, police on the lookout for that, and that could create some local slowing. Other than that, the freeway drive's in pretty good shape. I show you the Morrison Bridge because later this morning, starting at 8 a.m., the county doing bridge maintenance, and that means frequent Morrison Bridge lifts up to 20 minutes from 8 a.m. until noon. And ladies, you know, of course, that is one of the exits from I-5. So when those happen, there will be some congestion on I-5 southbound approaching city center as well. Quick check of SR-14 near Lisa Road. It looks like that is reopening after an overnight closure. Back to you.
Chris, thank you for that. A Portland man is in the Multnomah County Jail this morning facing bias crime and assault charges for allegedly assaulting his neighbor and yelling racial slurs twice. Court documents say 51-year-old Fabian Stephen Big Eagle first attacked the victim back on February 5th at the Y East Plaza near 124th and Ash. The victim told police Mr. Big Eagle punched him in the face. Now, police say Big Eagle admitted to punching the victim because the victim had pounded on their shared apartment wall to, quote, disturb him. Police arrested Big Eagle and charged him with bias crime and assault and then released him. And then the same thing happened again on Wednesday. He was arrested again yesterday. Portland police are investigating both incidents.
Vancouver police are looking for this missing 12-year-old. His name is Albert Alaboy. He was last seen walking away from his home just off Neils Lane near Evergreen Park in East Vancouver. Alaboy was supposed to arrive at a family member's house on Plomondon Street about a mile away, but never arrived. If you have any information, call Vancouver police.
Take a look at these photos of a 5-hour-long rescue at Beacon Rock State Park. The Skamania County Sheriff's Office and Skamania County EMS responded to reports of an injured and stranded rock climber yesterday afternoon. So two climbers were working their way up Beacon Rock when one of them fell. The climber landed on a sheer ledge 200 feet off the ground. 3 firefighters used ropes and pulleys to reach the fallen climber and got him to safety just before nightfall, thank goodness. The climber is expected to be okay.
Okay, today is not only Friday, it's also the beginning of a 3-day celebration of all things Irish in downtown Portland.
When you say Irish, you kind of just have to do a little
I know the jig.
Our own intrepid Irish reporter
check,
Drew
one,
Carney
two.
is previewing Portland's Irish Festival for us this morning, live
Check,
along
one, two.
waterfront. He seems a little
Yeah,
busy.
check
Do you
one,
have
two.
time for us this morning, Drew Carney?
Listen, I would just want, you guys can hear me okay, right? Checking this mic, check
yeah.
1, 2.
yeah.
Sounds good? Because I want to deliver a little song to the two of you. Here we
no,
go.
please don't. Please don't.
What?
I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited.
Listen,
Let's go, Drew. Let's hear it.
I think you'll like it. When Irish eyes are smiling.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I got.
That's it?
That is the beginning, the middle, and the end of that song.
We'll workshop that.
Hey, I'll brush up on the rest of the lines and deliver more later, perhaps. But let's get to business here this morning. Where are we? We're in downtown Portland. TV trick, I don't even need that microphone. You can still hear me without it. We're in downtown Portland. We're under the big tent that is part of KEL's annual Portland Irish Festival celebration. So we're going to throw up all the information on the screen. It's a 3-day event happening in 3 locations. The downtown waterfront tent where we stand this morning. Also the iconic Portland restaurant that everyone knows and loves, KEL's Irish Restaurant and Pub in downtown, and also at KEL's Brewery on Northwest 21st Avenue. So activities are happening in all 3 spots the next 3 days, including a big night here tonight under the tent. So tonight, not only can you find the Irish music, the Irish food, all the great beverages, of course, they're actually holding a boxing event. I was going to say a match, but it's several matches happening here downtown along the waterfront. It's the United States of America against Ireland. They're flying in boxers from Ireland, amateur boxers, to take on some of the best amateur fighters from here in the Pacific Northwest. Also coming up later this morning, I will be joined by a guest. I will not try to do this all by my lonesome. The owner of KEL's, Jarrett McAleese, is going to join me. In fact, not for anything, I expected him here at 5 o'clock. If he was here right now, I would ask him a few of the obvious questions. And I think I've done this enough with Jarrett over the years, I could probably do it even when he's not standing right here. Because my first question would be, hey Jarrett, how excited are you about tonight's event here in downtown Portland? Oh, well, Drew, I'm so glad you asked me that, laddie. It's going to be a blast. We look forward to this every year and can't wait till tonight. It's going to be awesome. I figured that, Jarrett. You expecting a big crowd tonight? Oh, Drew, the biggest ever, laddie. It's going to be huge. Last question, Jarrett. Do you appreciate the fact that China Green is already wearing all of her green, even though we are technically 2 days ahead of St. Patrick's Day? Oh, Drew, I saw that this morning when I woke up. I said, thank you, China. Thanks for getting in the spirit. Thank you for celebrating St. Patrick's Day, even here on the 15th of March. Ladies and gentlemen, Jarrett McAleese, the owner of KEL's. Thanks for waking up early, Jarrett. Really appreciate you being here. We'll have more with Jarrett. We'll have more information on the big celebration at 3 locations, KEL's Portland Irish Festival, all weekend long, gang.
Man,
What an experience.
right, a thrilling interview. Okay, we'll let him mic check a little bit more on his own. Beautiful interview, beautiful weather.
That was a moment, wasn't it?
That was a moment.
Yeah.
I think the glasses made it all possible. All right, let's start with the coast. The sunny weekend is a go with the possible exception of Sunday at the beach, and we've been talking about this. Our Futurecast modeling, this isn't a slam dunk that it's going to get cloudy and cooler, but Futurecast is strongly starting to hint at it. Today, there's enough of an east wind. If you're going to the beach, it'll be just as sunny as the Rose City. Salem on Saturday, is the same. Temperatures mid-60s, and there may be a 70-degree spot somewhere tomorrow or today for that matter. But Sunday, at the very least, it's starting to cool down, and there may be pockets along the coast start to get a marine layer in. Maybe not widespread, but pockets of it. So we're watching that, and there's a sneaker wave warning that's been put up for today and tomorrow at the coast as well. Always important to know that, so don't turn your back to the ocean waters. Well, yesterday, these are the records, right? I've been showing these. Yesterday we hit 66. Record stands at 74. Today, there's no way we get to 77, but I do like us being 70 or 71, maybe even slightly warmer. Saturday, there's no way we get to 80. Sunday, I'm forecasting 73, but you know what? We could hit 76, so that record's in play. And then Monday, I'm forecasting 73, so I expect us to break that record of 71. Clearly, we haven't hit 70 yet this year. Today will be the first time we do it. The big upper level high is now starting to work inland, so that will bring the warmest stretch of weather. You know, on paper, if you look at all the indices we look at as forecasters to figure out what the temperature is going to be, today's actually the warmest day, but often there's a delay. So if you think today is the warmest day on paper, it's actually the next day. So anyway, we're going to be warming up, no doubt. All right, these are the current numbers. Everybody's above freezing until you jump east of the Cascades and east of the Dalles. Baker City 26. Bend is at 28 this morning. 41 in Salem. Is 50 down in Newport. There is a bit of an east wind out there. Everybody's clear. It's not overly strong, but you folks in east wind areas or near the gorge are probably feeling the air move a little bit. Traveling purposes, you're going to find sunshine wherever you go. This is 2 o'clock this afternoon. You're going to find sunshine wherever you go tomorrow. This is 2 o'clock on Saturday. Now keep your eye on this as I play this into Sunday. There's a return to some cooler west breezes and at least some of the coastal areas potentially clouding up with the marine layer on Sunday. So that's what we were talking about. For today, though, here we go. Pacific City 68. It's at least possible that, Seaside's often a warm spot. Maybe Seaside 69 or 70 today, for example. Northeast winds 5 to 15, gusts to 20. Here in the valley, Salem 70. Everybody will at least be upper 60s, and some of us will go 70, 71, maybe 72. Northeast winds 5 to 15. Up on the mountain, plenty warm. Government Camp, I think we'll hit 50 today. I've got them at 51 degrees. And then here's Portland 7 day. I've upped today's number to 71. Right now I'm leaving Saturday, Sunday, Monday at 73. Monday, that would be a record. Tuesday, still dry, 66. Forecast models have been going back and forth. Do we get showers Wednesday, or do they hold off until Thursday? The runs that came in last night, early this morning, are back to showing showers on Wednesday and Thursday, and that is your forecast.
I'm okay.